never gets old. We are here in San Francisco's Union Square on this beautiful February evening celebrating the Chinese New Year. It is the year of the metal rat. This may be the only time Union Square is taken over by rats and not set off any alarms. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Julie Haener.
Yes, you are, and I'm Ben Fong-Torres. Happy New Year, or Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Xi Fa Sai, Sun Lin Fai Lok. There's so many ways to wish someone a happy and prosperous New Year, and so many ways to celebrate, including joining in this world-renowned parade.
And tonight we are celebrating the first animal in the 12-year Chinese zodiac. It's a year associated with new beginnings and renewals. It's also symbolic. It's believed the decisions you make in the next 12 months will affect your next 12 years. So no pressure.
No pressure felt. I don't want my next 12 years to be ones of delays and procrastination, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go down to Gary, where we have a special performance to kick off the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade.
Starting us off right is the Washing Arts Group. They're also known around town as the U.S. Chinese Dance Association. The group acts as a bridge connecting arts from the U.S. and China.
Incredible colors. These ambassadors to the arts are from 3 Bay Area dance schools: New Century Dance School in Sunnyvale, Chao Pei Chinese Dance in Pleasanton, and Shi Ping Shi Dance School in Milpitas.
Their gorgeous costumes tonight represent China's 56 diverse ethnic groups. Gorgeous.
The renowned dancers Xiao Pei Hei Gelb and Fenhua Lu choreographed this piece. Xiao Pei is president of the U.S. Chinese Dance Association. Fenhua is an accomplished dancer from Shanghai.
And we're dancing our way into a new year, a new decade, and a new Chinese zodiac cycle. Happy New Year from the U.S. Chinese Dance Association, the Washing Arts Group, San Francisco.
And let's welcome this year's parade Grand Marshal. He is Reverend Norman Fong, and he's Executive Director of CCDC, that is the Chinatown Community Development Center.
Reverend Fong was instrumental in forming the first community fairs in Chinatown, and he's retiring this year, so we're going to send him out with a bang. The bang of firecrackers, a lot of firecrackers. Claudine Wong joins us now. She's with Reverend Norman Fong. Claudine.
Yes, Reverend Norman Fong, you have said this is like a dream come true. You've been a part of this parade for so many years, but this is a first for you.
First time I get to be the Grand Marshal, and I get to light the firecrackers.
I know, it's really exciting. In terms of what the Chinese New Year parade means, and to be Grand Marshal, how important is this pride for the community, pride for this city?
So it began in the 1800s, and we had to show off that we were part of America too, so we started parades, and now it's the biggest showcase on earth, showcasing our community and our culture, and San Francisco's embracing of diversity in America. Yay!
Well, thank you for everything you've done for the city, because I know you've been involved in so many parts. For this, to go to the city, to see the people lighting the streets, it really is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah. If you're from San Francisco and you've never been to the parade, there's a saying, Yao Mo Gao Chao. didn't you make a mistake? So everyone should be here to celebrate perfect weather, and Claudine's here. Oh, come on.
And I'm here. All right, go light those firecrackers. Have a great time. It is such a special thing and really such an honor. So here he goes, Reverend Norman Fong lighting the firecrackers, what he calls a dream come true.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're off at a bang.
Reverend Norman Fong, fantastic. Was it everything you thought it would be?
Huh?
Was it everything?
Oh, yes. It's always wonderful.
Always wonderful.
It's powerful.
All right, go enjoy
It's
the
a metal rat kind of firecracker.
Yes, the metal
tough rat. Not Mickey Mouse now.
Gong Hei Pacho, yeah, have fun. All right, he's off, getting back in his car and making his way down the parade route.
All right, you guys, thank you. The West Coast Lion Dance Troupe is like one big happy family. And just like in every family, each lion has a name, a distinct personality, and seems to grow larger every year. They're up to about 40 lions now.
They've got names like Crush, Kona, Goku, and the Splash Brothers. Warriors fans, I'm betting the brothers are the blue and gold lions.
They are a colorful group. Okay, in that group of lions, we have a teenage lion. If you can see him, he's the black one. The different colors signify the age and characteristics of each lion. The teenage lion, of course, being the youngest, and his movements are like a headstrong teenager. There he is.
The teenage lion's either walking way ahead of his family or bringing up the rear, forced to participate by his elders. No one better okay boomer me for that comment.
All right, the lions vary in style as well as color. There's the Futsan or Haksan, short-tailed lions, and the traditional long-tailed lions. All lions are presented in the southern style.
On average, it takes 4 people and 51 gallons of paint to cover a Southwest Airlines 737. I think it took more people, perhaps a little less paint, but a whole lot of glitter and glue for this year's Southwest Airlines float. Look at it. It is a thing of beauty.
The Chinese paper cut rat at the helm was made in a paper cutting style. This traditional art form was invented before paper, so the first forms were cut out of leaves, foil, and even silk.
They always have a spectacular float, Southwest Airlines does. I can see 2020 without my glasses for once. The year is prominently displayed along with gold ingots, clouds, and chrysanthemums.
Southwest Airlines has been in this parade for 27 years now and the title sponsor for 18 years. Their float never disappoints.
2020 promises opportunity and success. Those born under the sign of the rat are said to be outgoing and clever. I bet a lot of Southwest employees are rat people with all their amusing safety spiels all over the internet. Happy New Year. Gong Hei Fa Choi from Southwest Airlines. The Crusader Marching Band was given the primo position of following our title sponsor. Band members are from Archbishop Reardon, San Francisco's all-boys Catholic high school.
They're distinguished by their impeccable uniforms modeled after the Marine Corps dress blues.
Distinguished, loud, and in demand. 2019 was a busy year for them. They wrapped up tours in London and Italy before turning their attention to tonight's performance. Let's take a look and listen.
Perfect moment. We are starting off a new Zodiac cycle with high energy and cute kids tonight.
And seeing that it's a time for new beginnings, how about taking in some sights? Enter for a chance to win 4 round-trip tickets on Southwest Airlines anywhere Southwest flies in the U.S., including Puerto Rico and new Hawaiian destinations. Stay tuned for the secret word during the second hour of this broadcast. Then enter at ktvu.com/contests.
The website also has the official rules. You must enter the correct word for your chance to win. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, the Year of the Rat, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. T-Mobile, connecting you with the first and only nationwide 5G network. Wells Fargo, happy Lunar New Year from Wells Fargo, wishing you an abundance of joy and prosperity. And by your Northern California Ford dealers, wishing you a happy and prosperous New Year. Visit buyfordnow.com. This Chinese celebration is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. It's festive. It's spectacular. For nearly 30 years, Southwest has been a proud sponsor of the San Francisco Lunar New Year celebration. Join us as we bring in the New Year of the Rat. Southwest and the Chinese New Year Parade go together like Southwest and low fares. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. See you at the parade and Gung Hei Fat Choi.
To be a great explorer, you need intelligent four-wheel drive, an active terrain management system, the most available driver assist technology of any vehicle in its class, and enough cargo space for any adventure. The all-new 2020 Ford Explorer. It's the greatest exploration vehicle of all time.
Now lease an Explorer for $279 per month, or get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 bonus cash. Only at your California Ford dealers.
What did we decide on the flyers again?
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I think we're going to swap over to over 75 years of savings and service.
What, we're just going to swap over?
Yep. Pump the brakes on this, swap it over to that.
Pump the brakes and swap over?
That's right.
What, instead of all this I've already...
Yeah.
What are we going to do with these?
Keep it in your desk, save it for next time.
Geico, over 75 years of savings and service.
Southwest and the Chinese New Year Parade go together like Southwest and low fares. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com and Gung Hei Fat Choi.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade right here in San Francisco. We're celebrating the first animal in the Chinese zodiac, the rat. They say regardless of your birth sign, when the rat rules, it bestows creativity, passion, and dynamic energy on everyone.
On everyone, just like confetti on our desk already. Exploded red firecracker papers, too.
One of 5 elements energizes each of the 12 zodiac animals, and this year it's metal. The year of the metal rat began on January 25th and will end next year on February 11th.
Whether you were born under the sign of the rat or any of the other 11 zodiac signs, you'll appreciate the warm hospitality at the Westin St. Francis. The legendary hotel in the heart of Union Square has been our headquarters for the past few days. We'd like to thank all the gracious staff. San Francisco's Mayor London Breed is in the house. As the 45th mayor, she made history as the first black woman to lead the city.
And she's no stranger to overcoming the odds. She was raised in poverty in San Francisco's Western Addition. Since taking office, she has made homelessness an early focus of her administration. She's also a big advocate for more affordable housing. Our Claudine Wong is with the mayor now. Claudine?
Well, here she comes, Mayor London Breed, making her way down the street. We're going to make our way towards her to be able to talk to her about how important it is to be a part of this. Hi, how are you? What a great crowd.
Yes, we have a great crowd. It's not too late. We're just getting started. It's not too late to join us in San Francisco for the Lunar New Year Parade, the Year of the Rat. It's so exciting. I remember years ago, I used to be in those windows watching this parade, and now it's so great to be here.
Those are such great seats. You know, we have people from the community where this is a tradition, like you have been here since childhood, and then there are people who are tourists, people who are coming from all over to be a part of this celebration. What does it mean for the city of San Francisco to kind of be able to showcase the heritage and the culture and the beauty of this parade?
I think that's what makes San Francisco such a great place. We're so diverse, and we celebrate with so many of our festivities and our parades, and Lunar New Year is no exception. It's the very best of our Asian culture. The Year of the Rat celebrates optimism, energy, resourcefulness, like all the great traits of so many people in our city. And it just feels good, the excitement, the energy. It's just an amazing time to celebrate.
Absolutely, and while those are great seats, this is a fantastic one. Enjoy the rest of the parade.
Thank you. Jok daga, Sunny Pai Lao, Gong Hei Pat Choi, everybody.
All right, so awesome. Yeah, so there she goes, Mayor London Breed, and yes, those are great seats up in Macy's, which is right across from Union Square.
Yeah.
I have watched the parade from up there, too. It's pretty awesome.
All right, Claudine, thank you. Mayor Breed wishing everyone a happy new year. Lin Ma Sing Si Wee takes lion dancing to the next level. These lions aren't taught sun tai, emotive acting skills. They're on their way as we wish Mayor London Breed a happy new year as she makes her way up Geary Street right in front of Macy's.
Mayor Breed, a year of the tiger, and she is one.
You can tell she's enjoying herself tonight, and such a great ride. She's there in that beautiful car, waving at the crowd. And we couldn't have asked for better weather tonight. Just beautiful. All right, we're going to welcome now Lun Ma Sing Si Wee. It's taking lion dancing to the next level. We have some lions here. They're taught sun tai, which is emotive acting skills. They learn not just to copy moves, but also to express themselves. Hey, I think Madonna said that. It's new age lion dancing.
New age and groundbreaking. They were one of the first to include women and children under 12.
Adding women wasn't enough for this group. They gave them their very own dragon. That's some girl power.
Yeah, they do. The famous lion dance. The All Mothers Dragon team has an iconic and symbolic name, Phoenix Rising. The name signifies rebirth, and the group has noticed the dragon has resonated even more so with women, maybe due to the Me Too movement. Yeah, that's a powerful image. All women.
Look how they stand up tall. Tall and proud to be out here tonight celebrating the Year of the Rat, San Francisco style. What a great tradition for this city. You know, lion dances are performed to bring luck, and they're also to ward off evil spirits. The lions are all expressing joy and happiness out there tonight.
Yeah, they're often hired to perform at weddings and grand openings as well as for New Year festivities.
And then they have their scrolls they just rolled out for good luck, to usher away evil spirits, and to wish everyone a prosperous new year. Coming up behind the dragon, or the lions, there's that dragon we were talking about. It's part of Lun Ma. They are all ladies, and also more than half of Lun Ma's members are seniors, but they still got it. It's proof you're never as old as you feel. Look at them moving this dragon around, just wowing the crowd tonight.
All right, a true show of girl power. Well, we can't very well have a Chinese New Year parade without the nation's first public Chinese immersion school. Alice Fong-Yu Alternative School opened its doors 25 years ago and has been marching in the parade ever since.
The school is named after Alice Fong-Yu, the first Chinese-American teacher hired by the San Francisco Unified School District.
They do an incredible job each year with some variation on an East meets West theme.
And they have some rat costumes out there. They're gorgeous red and gold silk costumes and some fans and all the little ones they've practiced, and now they're out there shining in the spotlight tonight on a beautiful night in San Francisco.
A very Western choice of music with Panic at the Disco song called High Hopes. Well, we all have high hopes for a healthy and prosperous new year of the rat.
These are all K through 8th grade students here tonight. They are taught in Cantonese and English. Then they add Mandarin starting in middle school.
Well, let's welcome President of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Kenny Si. Mr. Si is a longtime member of the Chamber, and he is joined this evening by his wife, Rhoda.
He is one busy man. In addition to serving with the Chamber, Kenny Si is a regional vice president at a local bank. He also sits on the boards of numerous nonprofits in and around Chinatown. Gung Hei Fat Choi from the president of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Kenny Si. All right, coming up next, a whimsical float coming to us from the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association, and Chinese Hospital.
These three groups are represented by a trio of Chinese wise men, Fook, Look, and Sao. Fook represents good luck or good fortune. He's the one holding the child, representing the passing down of good fortune to future generations.
Luck usually stands in the center holding a Ru Yi, a scepter representing power and authority.
And the one with the big happy smile, that's our director, Jim Heyman. No, that's a Sao. He's holding the peach to represent longevity. Following their float, here now are some of the directors of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce and the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association. I don't know who got to decide whether to ride on the float or the cable car, but both are fantastic options.
Happy New Year to them. The Chamber sponsors many activities during the Lunar New Year, including the Miss Chinatown USA pageant, the New Year's flower market, and street fair. Coming our way now is the St. Mary's Drum and Bell Corps. They've included both alumni and current members in honor of their 80th anniversary. Some even brought their children and grandchildren here to the parade.
They're passing down a tradition, and that is wonderful. Plans are in the works for a big celebration come September, but we have them here now for what I like to call their pre-party performance.
They are co-ed now, but they started as an all-girls marching band in the city's St. Patrick's Day Parade back in 1940. You can say they've been around the block a few times.
Also with St. Mary's Language School, here is their drill team. St. Mary's has been in this parade more than anyone else, and the crowd still loves them. I sure do too.
What's not to love? They are known for their precision and quiet fan dance. They don't perform to music, just the fans.
I think we should say they don't perform to their own music. It's so loud down there, they're likely performing to someone's music.
Their gorgeous silk costumes are custom made, and if you look closely, they have an embroidered dragon and phoenix design. Really beautiful.
When these girls were asked what they liked best about this parade, they said it was the sense of belonging, a feeling that's carried over from year to year and cultivated in their great mentoring program.
The Foster City Chinese Club wants to develop the young leaders of tomorrow, and through their work, they're also developing the dancers of today.
They call this performance a melting pot of the old and new, the wise and the young, the legacy that has been and the legacy to be. Sounds captivating. Let's take a look.
Well, we see some young girls there with beautiful costumes, traditional costumes with beautiful designs. Here come those ribbons we've been waiting for. The fans and ribbons would be the old world Chinese, and following behind them, the mouse ears. Definitely not old world.
The traditional Chinese dance is combined with modern ballet for the old world meets the new world twist. Even the music has a blend of the old and new.
They are so fun to watch. Many of these dancers have a lot of training under their belts. The dances are a way for Chinese classic tales to be passed on from generation to generation.
Wow. Up next, the pride of the Pacific, Cal Poly's marching band. They're from San Luis Obispo.
The Mustangs like to stand out from the other marching bands through a technique called Georging. That's when the whole band breaks from their disciplined marching into what some call a less serious, spontaneous dance. So I wonder if they're going to George for us tonight. Let's watch.
By George. Well, they're playing a traditional Chinese tune called Over Mountains and Valleys.
They have been the reigning champions of the Big West Tournament's Battle of the Bands since 2010. They are California's Polytechnic State University Mustang band, Cal Poly. Well, some things tonight are worth a second look. There's Mayor London Breed waving to the crowd and another gorgeous dragon. We're just getting started. This is a picture-perfect moment brought to you by Ford.
We'll be right back.
Who helps you power your mornings?
Got you.
I watch Mike Lee back. Dave, you know.
I love Pam.
It's the power of two.
He helps me all the time with the traffic.
Steve Paulson's weather information.
If you're an early riser.
We're on starting at 4 a.m.
Mornings on 2 on KTVU Fox 2. This Chinese celebration is brought to you by T-Mobile. Happy New Year, Bay Area. The Lunar New Year is a time for new opportunities for prosperity, new chances to connect with the people you love, and to make new memories that last. That's why T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities. Happy New Year and Gung Hei Fat Choi to everyone from T-Mobile.
Personalized healthcare revolves around you, anticipating and fulfilling your needs. It's well-rounded and complete. El Camino Health is inspired by your vision of uncompromising care that's easy to navigate, which is why we've expanded beyond hospitals to offer more primary, urgent, and specialty care, evolving the way we deliver healthcare by listening to our community. Because what happens out there determines what happens in here. That's healthcare shaped by you.
This is how you broke from tradition to create new paths to success. As you continue to work hard to secure your future, Wells Fargo will be by your side, helping you make it happen. This is your moment. This is how empowered becomes empowerful.
You guys ready?
TV's Break and Smash hit is built with drama.
I feel like you don't understand Lego.
All new Lego Masters. Wednesday at 9 on KTVU Fox 2.
That was the gate to San Francisco's bustling Chinatown. Chinatown is a very busy place, just like the airports, trains, and bus stations in Asia usually are this time of year.
Busy indeed, but maybe a little less so this year with concerns over the coronavirus. Typically, the Lunar New Year marks the start of the world's largest annual human migration, a rush known as Chunyun. 3 billion trips were originally estimated for this year's Chunyun.
All right, we're going to move on. We were just going to say that this is just getting started, and we have a new group to show you coming our way now.
And here they are, 3 vehicles from its SUV family. There's the Kona, winner of North American Utility of the Year for 2019. The Santa Fe winner of the NHTSA's 5-star overall safety rating, and the Palisade, a 2020 nominee for Utility of the Year.
All right, they're pulling up right in front of Macy's, and the people inside Macy's up above are having a really nice view of this parade tonight. This is Geary Street in the heart of Union Square. What a scene in San Francisco tonight on this beautiful February evening. And behind their cutting-edge line of SUVs is their innovative float. The spinning globe you see there so nicely captures their theme tonight. Innovation and technology make the world go round. Let's just hope those mice don't get dizzy.
Round and Round by Rat, a hit song in 1984. Not everyone would like to relive the 80s, but we all would love to reverse 40 years of environmental damage. The city skyline and natural landscape reflect Hyundai's commitment to the environment. That means Hyundai is committed to using eco-friendly materials.
Their interlocking gears symbolize the ability to generate speed or power. Those born under the sign of the rat are able to change gears quickly and adapt to new situations.
Presidio Knowles says, "You should be dancing, yeah." Did I sound like Barry Gibb or the Bee Gees? I don't think so. They're dancing along to the popular song of the same name. These disco dancing rats came ready to light up the town and boogie down. Let's watch and listen and dance.
Oh, they're so cute.
Those ears.
Well, their costumes. Mischief is in the air. The next pack of rats is led by the Pied Piper. According to legend, the Pied Piper was hired to lure all of the rats out of town, and he did it with his magic flute.
Magic indeed. This Pied Piper is none other than the head of Presidio Knowles School. Ah, the power he wields with his magic flute.
The rats don't seem to be too scared of the two giant cats that are roaming around here tonight. They came along to help pump up the crowd.
Oh, those little kids. And the littlest mice get to hitch a ride on the disco wagon. What could be more fun?
I'm still looking for the cats, but I don't see the cats out there. They're probably frolicking around somewhere.
Those are the disco wagons. Yeah. The Chinese Chamber of Commerce salutes the bravery of kids battling cancer and other life-threatening illnesses by naming St. Jude's Children's Hospital as this year's charity partner. The group is comprised of St. Jude's dedicated volunteers and employees who all lead fundraising and awareness activities here in the Bay Area.
Some of the marchers are members of Tri Delta, or Tri-Delts, a national sorority that has raised more than $70 million for St. Jude's patient families. I want to say, way to go, Tri-Delts. ICBC, the world's largest bank, coming direct to you on a float flatbed. Now, that's what you call mobile banking.
They know a thing or two about mobile banking. ICBC was the first commercial bank in China to launch it. The acronym stands for Industrial and Commercial Bank of China.
The float features a proud rat standing among a sea of gold coins. The art of Chinese paper cutting typically depicts the rat looking over its shoulder.
Maybe because they're always on high alert. I think this golden rat is just protective of its bumper harvest, his mound of gold coins. You know, China releases a new gold panda coin every year, valuable to both investors and collectors. It's West Portal Elementary, take one. They don't really get to go through the parade again. It just seems that way. They're so large, they're split into two groups.
You can say they're used to spin-offs. The school was the home of San Francisco's first Chinese immersion program, and its success led to the creation of the first Chinese immersion school, Alice Fong Yu.
The kindergartners lead off. They're powering the dragon and chasing the pearl of wisdom. And since they're only in kindergarten, they'll be chasing wisdom for a long, long time.
Legend states the dragon will be immortal if he catches up and eats the pearl.
Oh, that pearl, just a big pill. The drummers are here to aid in the year of the rat's good fortune. The drum beats symbolize beating away bad spirits. And the drumming, by the way, in the style of Yellow River.
Watching that dragon is still trying to catch that pearl. I don't know, do you think he can do it, Ben?
Yeah, they can do it.
All right, they're the frolicking lions. Traditionally, you see lions at the front of the group, but tonight they put the little lion cubs at the very end.
Everyone loves a parade, even the most familiar faces on Bay Area television. It is the KTVU morning and evening news crews.
Yeah, they do love this parade, and it's become a family tradition for many of them. Well, many of us. A lot of them bring their kids, and many get out of their cable cars, and they walk the parade route, so they can actually talk with a lot of people in the crowd. Claudine is down there with them.
We are always having a good time with our KTVU family. Look at this huge crowd. This is our morning cruise, our night cruise. They're all together, and the parade is always a fan favorite. Sal, this is always a great time for everyone here, right?
I love it, Claudine. I look forward to this time of year every year.
And Amber and Greg, we've got everyone. How great is it to kind of be around everyone's families and be around and be just proud of you?
It's so great to be among all your coworkers you never hardly see, you know? Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. What do you think?
It's my first time. This is amazing. Amazing to see our families here and get to spend some time with each other.
Okay. Do we have everyone here? I think we have everyone here. We got Morty, we got Frank, Haener, and Christian. How are you? Are you guys getting along? You know, morning to night.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, the 10 o'clock car is way more fun than I keep saying. Come on over to.
I beg to disagree. I think the morning show is phenomenal. Anytime you want, we'll start at 4 a.m.
All right, boys. All right. So we've got all the little ones, the next generation of the KTU family down here. We've got our cable cars packed, and really, this is so much fun for everyone to be a part of this. All right, get back on the cable cars, you guys. Go, go, go.
Bye, everyone.
Alex, you can say hi to Lino.
Hey, hello, everyone.
All right, now go. Everyone's got to go back. They're always having a good time. It's always a lot of fun. All right, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, you guys. Oh, they're having so much fun. Happy New Year from all of us here at KTVU. All right, we're going to take another look back. It's a picture-perfect moment brought to you by Ford. There are those beautiful little cute costumes those girls are wearing, and that golden rat.
All right, lots of gold. And where would you go to create your own picture-perfect moment? Be on the lookout in the next hour for the secret word to win a trip for 4 to anywhere Southwest flies in the United States, including Puerto Rico and new Hawaiian destinations.
Then submit the correct word online at ktvu.com/contest. Official rules can also be found online.
And we will be right back.
It's Toyota's President's Day sales event. Just announced. Get $750 cash back on Prius, or get $1,000 cash back on the carpool lane-friendly Prius Prime. Toyota's President's Day sales event has begun. Toyota, let's go places.
Ring in the Year of the Rat with the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade on KTVU Fox 2. Watch the parade any of the 3 times it airs. Look for the secret word in the second hour of the broadcast and enter it online at ktvu.com for your chance to win round-trip air travel for 4 anywhere Southwest Airlines flies in the U.S. and Puerto Rico, including new Hawaii destinations. The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, tonight at 6 on KTVU Fox 2. Book your low fare now online, only at southwest.com.
Growing up in a family that struggled economically powerfully influenced my values.
Bernie Sanders. He's fighting to raise wages and guarantee health care for all. Now, our country is at a turning point. Hard-working people betrayed by Trump, struggling to survive. In this moment, we need a fighter. Bernie Sanders, we know he'll fight for us as president because he always has.
I'm Bernie Sanders, and I approve this message.
And thunderstorms today with... We can turn even the longest days into the most peaceful nights. Head over to Mancini Sleep World's triple bonus mattress sale. We have the largest selection of top brand quality mattresses at the lowest possible price. Come into one of our 33 locations to find the mattress that makes you go, ah.
Toyota's President's Day sales event means amazing savings. Just announced, get up to $1,500 cash back on Corolla. Toyota's President's Day sales event won't last long. Toyota, let's go places.
T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities, connecting people with the nation's first and only nationwide 5G network.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Year of the Rat. It's off to a great start tonight, although the year isn't always said to be kind to those born under the sign. I think that means The Rock, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, and Ben Affleck better be prepared for a less than ideal year.
Also, Bono from U2 and Eminem. The year may be much more promising for those born under the snake, horse, and rooster signs.
And I think this year will be lucky for anyone in this parade. We're chasing away evil omens and ushering in only good vibes tonight. So let's see who's coming down Geary Street right now, spreading more good fortune.
This group has a way with words along with a way with music. The San Francisco Renegades say their goal this year is to melt faces, Julie.
Ouch! I'd settle for blowing the roof off, Ben. This self-proclaimed drum and bugle corps with day jobs is setting the bar high. They warn everyone to not get too close, so let's watch from a safe distance.
Well, I hope they enjoy their day jobs as much as they enjoy being in the band. They are working out with the song by Flo Rida called My House. As soon as I announced that, they stopped.
I know. They're going to get going again. I have that feeling. Here they go right when we're starting to go. They're a lot of fun to watch, which may be why they've easily grown from their original 7 members. They call themselves amateurs, but they are still a very competitive organization. Their members are all ages, and some come from as far away as South Korea and Japan. West Portal Elementary, take 2. Here's the second part of their group. We saw their lions, dragons, and drummers just a little while ago. These are the kids, the West Portal kids, who will do just about anything to stand out. I'm talking about they're the ribbon dancers, and the stilt walkers should be right behind them.
Yeah, we'll see the stilt walkers soon enough, and they represent characters from The Journey to the West, one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature.
Priest Tang, the Monkey King, Sandy, and Pixie are just some of the more recognizable characters out there tonight as we watch these beautiful little girls in their purple and pink with their ribbons making their way along the parade route.
The fan and ribbon dancers are a part of the West Portal Chinese Performing Arts Group. The program instills a sense of community leadership and continuity in the children who are greeted every year by returning alumni. That's nice.
There are the stilt walkers there. They're representing characters from The Journey to the West, one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature that Ben mentioned. And like the stilt walkers, it takes real skill to master those beautiful ribbons. Those ribbons we just saw were 12 feet long.
The earliest ribbon dances consisted of holding thin strips of silk ribbon. It wasn't until the Tang Dynasty that the strips grew in length and became attached to sticks for better control.
Look at how they walk down the street, all on this parade route, on those high stilts.
Wow. I see the iconic and inviting Chinatown Gateway Arch now, although this one is mobile.
I think you mean T-Mobile, Ben. The vibrant red and magenta float showcasing Chinatown's enduring symbol.
Yeah. The floats lit up with bright beams of light, a benefit of having a parade after dark. When the parade first started back in 1860, believe it or not, it was held in Chinatown during daylight hours since there was no electricity. The parade was moved to the evening in 1958 so as not to compete with the popular Miss Chinatown USA pageant.
The beautiful Golden Gate Bridge and city skyline are also featured on this magnificent float. There are 19 floats in our parade tonight, and everyone just beautiful. They spend so many hours working to put these all together. So much glitter and gold and red and pink, all lucky colors for a Happy New Year. The Lincoln Middle School marching band has some tough shoes to fill this year. Their own. They placed first in the parade's middle school marching band division last year.
These aren't kids that crack under pressure, though. They're here to have fun for their 14th consecutive appearance. Let's listen to them.
Well, Chris may describe their sound and attire. I love their classic Chinese officer hats and cummerbunds and bow ties tonight.
Very classy. More than 1/5 of the school plays in the band, choosing one out of 14 different instruments.
The band should be commended for learning 2 songs that pertain to the Chinese New Year, songs they may not play anywhere else. The Chinese Dragon Dance by John Prescott and the John Edmondson tune called the 2 Chinese Folk Songs.
T-Mobile sponsors the Asian Pacific Islander Club. These students from American High School promote Asian culture within the school and the community.
Yeah, they say API not only stands for Asian Pacific Islander, but also for all people invited. I love that.
Well, I was invited to perform with them, but I declined since I can't dance like them or do martial arts. There are 2 kinds of lion dance, and Yao Kung Moon does them both. They've been pioneers of the northern and southern styles since the 1980s. They're constantly evolving, adding new challenges to each performance.
The group's mission is to teach today's youth that a good life starts with a foundation of hard work, dedication, a strong mind and body, and maybe unlimited bobo tea for a really good life.
Yao Kung Moon means system of flexible power. They're always a crowd favorite with their changing acrobatics and high energy moves. Yeah, let's take a look at them.
One way to tell apart the 2 lion styles, the northern one looks like a shaggy dog, the southern lion a fierce cat.
Great lineup of lions, and here comes the dragon chasing the pearl of wisdom. The sequence of the dragon following the lions is symbolic. The lions represent the beginning, the dragon the end. It's the idea of finishing what you started. Swirling dragons. In mythology, Eastern dragons have the ability to live in the seas, fly up to the heavens, and remain coiled up in the land in the form of mountains. Seeing a lot of uncoiling now.
Time for some Lunar New Year fun facts, brought to you by T-Mobile. Lucky items for those born in the year of the rat include the colors blue, gold, and green, the numbers 2 and 3, and the flowers lily and African violet.
And before we head to break, a look back at another Ford picture-perfect moment. A lot of people out there having a lot of fun in downtown San Francisco.
Fantastic parade. We'll be right back.
The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, the Year of the Rat, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. T-Mobile, connecting you with the first and only nationwide 5G network. Wells Fargo. Happy Lunar New Year from Wells Fargo. Wishing you an abundance of joy and prosperity. And by your Northern California Ford dealers. Wishing you a happy and prosperous New Year. Visit buyfordnow.com. This Chinese celebration is brought to you by T-Mobile. Happy New Year, Bay Area. The Lunar New Year is a time for new opportunities for prosperity, new chances to connect with the people you love, and to make new memories that last. That's why T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities. Happy New Year and Gung Hei Fat Choi to everyone from T-Mobile.
NorCal Honda dealers' countdown to President's Day is on. You have 2 weeks to get the best deal of the year on a new Honda. 360 hours, 10,000 new Hondas, thousands in savings. Civics for just $199. Accords for just $249. CRVs for just $249. Visit your NorCal Honda dealer's President's Day event and get the best deal of the year before it's too late.
My favorite time of the year is Chinese New Year, and not just because of the red envelopes with money in them. I love the parades and lanterns and seeing everyone have fun. I love how my community comes together to make dragons and practice drumming. It makes me feel proud to see so many other people celebrating my culture, because my culture has helped make America what it is today. Gung Hei Fat Choi.
T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities, connecting people with the nation's first and only nationwide 5G network.
Those born under the sign, actually, if you're using a large shopping cart, you're not likely going to need 15 items or less. You're not going to be in that short line. It looks like it could hold enough food to feed most of Chinatown.
Maybe not practical for the grocery aisle, but a whole lot of fun for the parade. It gets quite the reaction from the crowd. I think it's Jake Bernstein's favorite deal here.
Well, Concord store manager Robert Menuda and employees Keith Tiran and Maria Gann are taking Big Red out for a spin tonight. That's quite a shopping cart.
About 12 feet tall, Julie, and it comes equipped with a V8 engine. Vroom. And if you did take that shopping cart for a joyride, you might not get a good report from the kitchen god. He's on board the Lucky Supermarkets float with some staples you will see during the new year.
That's right. You won't find many New Year's meals without a teapot and chopsticks on the table.
Many Chinese families offer a sacrifice to the kitchen god, who has a direct line to the Jade Emperor. Essentially, he's a tattletale, reporting if you've been naughty or nice.
If you want to be on the nice list, don't go joyriding in that shopping cart. Smear his mouth with honey or sticky rice so he says only sweet things, or better yet, make his mouth so sticky that he says nothing at all.
Good idea. The float also features juicy, oversized oranges, dragon fruit, and mangosteens. This fruit was banned in the U.S. for a while due to fears that they harbored Asian fruit flies. They're fine now. You can enjoy this delicious purple fruit.
The Sifu Meng Kung Fu Academy covers a lot of different martial arts forms in addition to lion dancing and weapons techniques.
You know, trying to explain the different martial arts forms would require more time than we have. But I can tell you where they're similar. They all require teachings in discipline, concentration, and respect.
They're showing us a few of their specialties tonight: Kung Fu, lion, and dragon dancing, along with Hollywood choreographed fighting. Let's watch.
The founder of the school is Master Sifu Meng, is a 3-time Kung Fu world champion. He also has roots in Hollywood and Hong Kong as a Kung Fu movie actor. Perhaps some of these students have gold and silver screen aspirations. All right, kids.
They're burning a lot of calories out there tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, some good acrobatics there, too.
doesn't get much more San Francisco than this. The Chinese New Year Parade, a cable car, and the hometown team, the San Francisco Giants. And in that cable car, well, in front, of course, is a show-off Lucille, but inside there in the car is some of the front office staff with their family and friends ready to play ball. Go Giants.
New manager Gabe Kapler is not here, but you mentioned Ben. Lucille, there's Lucille, front and center. Hi, Lucille.
Luigi Francisco Seal joined the team in 1996, a rat year. Maybe it's kismet. Perhaps a World Series title in 2020.
One can hope. The San Francisco Giants kick off their 62nd season in L.A. Their home opener is on Friday, April 3rd against their arch nemesis, the L.A. Dodgers. Recology is excited about the year of the rat. Excited, rather, about the year of the rat. This also happens to be its 100th year of service. Just imagine what 100 years of trash would look like, all piled up.
Yeah, might look like my storage room. Thankfully, we don't have to imagine. Recology is on the forefront of recycling, repurposing, and composting, all to reduce what's going into our landfills. This parade alone, by the way, generates roughly 10 tons of trash.
Well, Vinny and Buddy, the beloved mascots, are here with us tonight for the parade, hopefully reminding everyone to pick up their trash.
Pick it up. Sometimes that trash is put to good use, like the dragon Daisy. She's made entirely of trash collected by Recology workers. You can call it a dragon with a repurpose. It was created by local artists Dana Albany, Dean Anderson, and Flash Hopkins.
That is one cool dragon. Half of what is picked up tonight gets recycled or composted.
You can say they even recycle their trucks. They brought out Old Red and the Green DeMartini. Old Red was state-of-the-art back in the late 40s. She's since been replaced by a fleet of younger models running on clean alternative fuels like biodiesel. Cache Creek Casino Resort wishes everyone good fortune in the year of the rat. The casino is located about an hour north of the city.
The casino is adorned its float with lucky symbols, red Chinese lanterns, cherry blossoms, a lot of cherry blossoms, and a money tree. Golden dragons are on each side, almost like they're standing guard to protect that money tree.
That is one loaded float. It is tradition for many people to have a money tree in their home or office. It won't grow gold coins or dollar bills, but it's feng shui. The qualities are said to attract good fortune. Legend says the tradition started after a poor Taiwanese farmer prayed to get out of debt. He stumbled across a plant he believed was the answer to his prayers. He made money from growing and selling plants from that one little plant's seeds.
I've been doing this parade for a long time, but I don't remember a group coming all the way from New Jersey. That's right, New Jersey. Let's give a warm welcome to the Clifton High School Mustang Marching Band.
Yeah. They modeled themselves after the high-stepping, fast-paced style of the Big Ten college bands. This watches band and listen to this show band from the Northeast.
Yeah. Sound great.
Another fun fact brought to you by T-Mobile. Try your best not to break glass or ceramics during Lunar New Year festivities. It's believed that breaking things during this time could break your connection to prosperity and fortune.
Those born under the sign of the rat have good memories. Let's see who remembers this group as a look back in our Ford Picture Perfect moment.
This Chinese celebration is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. It's festive. It's spectacular. For nearly 30 years, Southwest has been a proud sponsor of the San Francisco Lunar New Year celebration. Join us as we bring in the New Year of the Rat. Southwest and the Chinese New Year parade go together like Southwest and low fares. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. See you at the parade, and Gung Hei Fa Choi.
Okay, so maybe we're new to home improvement, but we're determined. We got an insider tip on the ultimate flooring destination. Whoa, Floor & Decor is amazing. Look at us. We're shopping alongside real-life designers and contractors. I love this tile. And this one. And these prices? Look at this. Durable and water-resistant. We should do the kitchen next. Oh yeah, we found where the pros go. Now we're unstoppable.
Explore Floor & Decor in person or online at flooranddecor.com.
Your life moves quickly. It's unique. It's a life that's perfectly you. You need healthcare that's one of a kind, personalized for your lifestyle. That's why El Camino Health has expanded beyond our hospitals to primary, urgent, and specialty care, offering well-rounded, advanced medicine closer to where you live and work. Because what happens out there determines what happens in here. That's healthcare shaped by you.
Meet the first ever Mazda CX-30. Feel alive.
Such a fantastic night out here. So many young people out. This group from Lafayette, San Francisco, San Bruno. Look at the fun toys they brought. They brought their own lions, doing their own lion dances, and really having a great time here at the Chinese New Year Parade.
So are you, Claudine.
Well, those born under the sign of the rat are more likely to shy away from our T-Mobile family cam. Rats don't typically seek the limelight, although there are many celebrities who might dispel that assumption. Katy Perry, Scarlett Johansson, LeBron James, all born under this year's animal sign.
That's right, Julie. Prince Harry was born under the sign of the rat. That may ring true after all, since he's bowing out of the royal family. And speaking of royalty, we've been treated like such at the luxurious Westin St. Francis. We'd like to thank the hotel for being our broadcast home for the past few days. The landmark hotel opened in 1904 with a vision to help make the city the Paris of the West.
Bank of America is the closest you'll get to parade royalty. The bank is our oldest sponsor. Its float is a balance of the present and the past, contemporary mixed with traditional.
But does anyone on the float have the royal wave down?
I bet some of them do.
You can see the traditional in the lanterns hanging from the canopy. They were used for light and to give off warmth back in the day.
You could say past meets present with the sleek, luminous pillars on this float and those beautiful lanterns.
Gorgeous lighting, yeah. And a bank couldn't have a float without money symbols. It needs to scream good fortune, as it does with these mounds of gold coins. Hongyo, that's how you say friend in Mandarin, maybe. And those born under the sign of the rat have a lot of them.
Well, not to label anyone, but that description fits this next group, Friends of Mandarin Scholars. They are 1st through 5th graders and are all part of the Mandarin Immersion Program at College Park Elementary. Let's watch.
I love those drummers. Students are showing off their Mandarin language skills, chanting from the Chinese fable Rat Wedding.
The moral of the rat wedding is that everyone is strong but imperfect, meaning we must accept people for who they are.
Well, that's a great message, Julie. Let's see if we can hear them chanting.
Another trait of rat people, they adapt easily to any situation. When you plan for this parade, you have to be able to adapt to whatever weather may bring. And tonight, we lucked out, Ben. It couldn't have been a nicer night. Well, you may have seen some viral videos going around this past year, like the police department dance challenge. I think the SFPD should have entered this. It's Lion Dance team.
They would have added to their already huge local fan base. They're well known around these parts. They've been lion dancers since 1988. They started the team as a way to improve relations between police and the Chinatown community.
The team is made up of sworn officers from both the police and sheriff's departments. New recruits are invited to join. So imagine that as an interview question. So you think you can dance?
Through all this smoke? More lions and, of course, more dragons.
And look behind those lions, Ben, a huge dragon coming up Geary Street now. The dragons are one of my favorite parts of the Chinese New Year parade.
And the hugest is yet to come.
That's right. At the very end, the grand finale, we'll see all illuminated golden dragon.
Well, the first Asian American sheriff in California history is here tonight. He has the honor of being the head of... I guess he doesn't want to have his name mentioned or heard. Paul Miyamoto was sworn in last month as San Francisco's 37th sheriff.
No shortage of firecrackers here. There's that 160-foot long dragon. It has grown about 10 feet in the past 2 years. It's gorgeous. Look at it.
Wow. Making a statement here. A Chinese dragon has 4 claws, but an imperial dragon has 5 to distinguish it from the lesser classes. I think the police department dragon should be in a class of its own. Historically, anyone using a 5-claw dragon other than the emperor was put to death, I was going to say. Connecting people to the moments that matter, that's the theme of the Comcast float. The company highlights the importance of the human connection.
How about that human and rat connection? It's believed people and rodents went separate ways from a common ancestor 80 million years ago.
The rats on the float are sharing some human characteristics, looking quite fashionable in their traditional tongue suits and lion heads.
People are waving on this float, the Comcast float. We're looking to see their rat tail, if we can find it, and it's supposed to be moving. In real life, a rat's tail doesn't have fur and is almost as long as its body. That always allows for a better grip. The rats are positioned like guardian food dogs, protecting the gold. They're surrounded by billowing clouds and blossoming flowers, all symbols for a lucky new year. The UC Davis Marching Band represents the University of California's Davis campus. Reformed last summer, the former Aggie Band is now a university-supervised volunteer organization.
I think that means no Benda shenanigans. They used to take pride in being one of the UC system's rowdier bands. The Benda, in their former title, was based on the overt pronunciation of the word bend.
All right, let's listen.
Taking a look at another Ford picture-perfect moment. Oh, it's fun hitting the rewind button, looking just as great the second time around.
And we have something you at home will want to remember. It's the secret word. That will be your chance to win 4 tickets to anywhere Southwest flies in the U.S., including Puerto Rico and Hawaii.
For your chance to win, you must submit the correct word at ktvu.com/contest. There you will find the official rules. We'll be right back.
Toyota's President's Day sales event is here. Just announced, lease a RAV4 for $279 a month or test drive the stylish RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota's President's Day sales event is on. Toyota, let's go places.
This Chinese celebration is brought to you by T-Mobile. Happy New Year, Bay Area. The Lunar New Year is a time for new opportunities for prosperity, new chances to connect with the people you love, and to make new memories that last. That's why T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities. Happy New Year and Gung Hei Fat Choi to everyone from T-Mobile.
Princess guests are people. You know a greater connection lies when you're actually in the moment together. Watching the look in their eyes as they explore stars they've never seen, or discovering something new with someone you've known forever. Because this beautiful world is better experienced together. Unpack once and see more of Europe. Book now during our best sale ever. Call your travel advisor or visit princess.com.
This is how you broke from tradition to create new paths to success. As you continue to work hard to secure your future, Wells Fargo will be by your side, helping you make it happen. This is your moment. This is how empowered becomes empowerful.
Don't miss Toyota's President's Day sales event. Just announced, get 1,000 cash back on the trustworthy and adventure-ready Tacoma. Toyota's President's Day sales event has been decreed. Toyota, let's go places.
KTVU Fox 2, where the power of two comes from you.
This next band is the pride of Garlic City. Just the mention of garlic makes me think we should smell them before we hear them.
Garlic, Gilroy, the place Christopher High School calls home. The school was founded in 2009 after generous land and financial donations, all tied to the garlic crop. Even the logo on their uniform features a stylized garlic clove. Scratch and sniff.
Well, welcome. This is the band's first appearance in this parade. They're performing Bravado as arranged by Paul Lavender. Let's listen.
With green thumbs, U.S. Bank hopes 2020 bears the fruits of your labor, just like they are for these cute little mice.
I like an orange tree like this one. It's growing a graduation cap and money bags. A lot of money bags. I think that could help get my boys through college.
It's bearing diplomas and cars, too. Maybe U.S. Bank can give me some seeds for my very own money tree. Seed money.
There are mice on the float, and they are said to be watering those seeds. They're all symbols of success, achievement, joy, personating throughout this float.
The float reminds us to reflect on past achievements while planting the seeds for new successes.
Well, it should come as no surprise. This next group comes prepared. They are the Boy Scouts. Let's listen to Troop 12, the only scout troop in Northern California with a drum and bugle corps.
The Boy Scouts is one of the oldest organizations in this parade, having been around for more than 100 years. The Drum and Bugle Corps was added in 1933. Here they are.
Troop 12 adheres to the principles commitment, practice, and strictness. Famous Boy Scouts include former Presidents Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and George W. Bush, as well as Michael Jordan and Bill Gates.
We can thank the thick London fog for the origin of the Boy Scouts of America. An American businessman got lost on a foggy London street when a scout came to his aid. 4 months later, he founded the Boy Scouts of America. The Salesforce float pays tribute to the ancient art of Chinese paper cutting. These popular New Year's decorations symbolize luck and happiness.
I wonder if they decorate the Salesforce Tower with them. San Francisco's largest skyscraper has a lot of windows, as you know. The Salesforce Tower is the 13th tallest building in the United States and second tallest building west of the Mississippi River.
The most popular paper cutting characters are the Chinese symbols for lucky and double happiness. Of course, this float features a paper cut rat.
Ohana means family in Hawaiian, and they use the term throughout the company. The top floor of the tower is the Ohana floor. 50 years, the Community Youth Center, or CYC, celebrates a milestone in 2020. It provides programs and services to Chinese immigrants and their families.
The center serves more than 8,000 Asian Pacific Islander youth, and some of them are here now. They are bringing to life the legend of the Chinese Zodiac. The Jade Emperor presides over the Zodiac. There he is. On his throne, he is followed by his 12 animal disciples.
In CYC's depiction, each animal competes for a spot in the zodiac. When the emperor is ready to choose, he points to an animal. And for this Chinese year, 4718, he chooses the rat. That's not the only zodiac legend. Another features the animals in a race, with the rat crossing the river on the ox and jumping off to cross the finish line first.
Not to throw shade on him, but that was not right. But the rat proved clever and resourceful in doing that.
Legends may vary slightly, but the characteristics of those born under the sign don't. Rat people are believed to be shrewd, adaptable, and observant, and always on high alert. You're watching the Community Youth Center here make their way up Geary Street right in front of Macy's in San Francisco's Union Square as we all celebrate the Year of the Rat, San Francisco style. And here comes a big dragon. We've seen a lot of them tonight.
Yeah. One of the bigger ones.
We're going to see the Goomloom, this 266-foot-long dragon in the grand finale. The dragon's always fun to see and always so colorful. Look, it takes a team of people working, running behind each other, just right, back and forth throughout the street to chase that pearl of wisdom. It never quite catches up to that pearl either, Ben.
No, never will. A giant rat hitches a ride on the Wells Fargo float. Apparently the cunning rat is good at that. First he hitched a ride on the ox in the story of the Zodiac race, and now he chooses a float.
Given that Wells Fargo was also in the business of express delivery in its early years, not a bad idea. The rat always wants to get there first.
Looks like he's scavenged up some gold coins and hand scrolls for prosperity and good luck. Wells Fargo started by buying gold in exchange for paper bank drafts during the gold rush.
The Chinese community is credited for saving Wells Fargo during the gold bust. While other customers withdrew money in a panic, Chinese customers believed the bank building had good feng shui and would be able to withstand the temporary bad luck.
More Lunar New Year fun facts brought to you by T-Mobile. Did you know why 99% of hair salons in Asia are closed during the Lunar New Year holidays? It's believed that sharp objects could cut your stream of wealth and success.
Well, stay with us. There's still so much more coming up, including the new Miss Chinatown USA. But first, here's a look back at this Ford picture-perfect moment. So many bands, the Emperor, and dragons.
And a few firecrackers. We'll be right back.
A lot of firecrackers.
The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, the Year of the Rat, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. T-Mobile, connecting you with the first and only nationwide 5G network. Wells Fargo, happy Lunar New Year from Wells Fargo, wishing you an abundance of joy and prosperity. And by your Northern California Ford dealers, wishing you a happy and prosperous new year. Visit buyfordnow.com. Ring in the Year of the Rat with the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade on KTVU Fox 2. Watch the parade any of the 3 times it airs. Look for the secret word in the second hour of the broadcast and enter it online at ktvu.com for your chance to win round-trip air travel for 4 anywhere Southwest Airlines flies in the U.S. and Puerto Rico, including new Hawaii destinations. The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, tonight at 6 on KTVU Fox 2. Book your low fare now online only at southwest.com.
My favorite time of the year is Chinese New Year, and not just because of the red envelopes with money in them. I love the parades and lanterns and seeing everyone have fun. I love how my community comes together to make dragons and practice drumming. It makes me feel proud to see so many other people celebrating my culture, because my culture has helped make America what it is today. Gong hei fa choi.
And thunderstorms today with
We can turn even the longest days into the most peaceful nights. Head over to Mancini Sleep World's triple bonus mattress sale. We have the largest selection of top brand quality mattresses at the lowest possible price. Come into one of our 33 locations to find the mattress that makes you go, ah.
He's cooking up something good there, I have the feeling.
You can almost smell that.
You can almost taste it. It looks delicious, whatever it is. Welcome back, everyone, to the Chinese New Year Parade here in San Francisco's Union Square as we take another look at the sights and sounds of Chinatown that you just saw, them cooking up something. This is Macy's right here on Geary Street. Just a gorgeous night here in San Francisco. And Ben, there's the crowd right there. Look at them. They're happy. It's festive. We're celebrating the Year of the Rat. What a great tradition this is in the city. So much culture, so much history, so much mythology.
It is a good crowd.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Julie Haener here along with Ben Fong-Torres. And I guess this year we're finally going to see a documentary on your life.
Yes, I hope so. It's called Like a Rolling Stone, directed by Suzanne Jo Kai. Also new this past year, I'm director of content at the Music City Hit Factory. Still programming and DJing, MoonAliceRadio.com. Give a listen.
You're a busy man, Ben, I have to say. Moving on now from the fantastic Mr. Fong-Torres to the fantastic Mr. Fox. The movie serves as the inspiration for the Chinese immersion school at De Avila.
Yes, and keeping with the fantastic rap theme are their fantastic handmade costumes. The rodent wear complements their traditional Chinese jackets.
And their mouse ears are so cute. Look at them, all of them, in their red and their gold.
Mandarin orange, lovely gowns. They've almost cycled the Zodiac. This is their 11th parade appearance, and they're particularly proud of the fact that they placed in the top 3 in the marching school category in their last 10 appearances. Way to go, De Avila.
Well, the school is still relatively new. The building it's in, located in the Haight-Ashbury district, survived the 1906 earthquake and fire. And look at them all. They're counting or they're chanting, and they've practiced for so long. This is their moment, and they've waited for a long time, and it's a great night here in San Francisco. Dry, mild, just beautiful. And they're wearing those cute little ears, rat ears, mouse ears. Up next, Cruise, a self-driving car company. It's based in San Francisco. With 94% of car crashes caused by human error, Cruise wants to make the streets safer with its AVs, autonomous vehicles.
This Cruise vehicle has an advanced suite of sensors that allows it to see and understand the world around it with a 3D 360-degree view, total field vision. One of the most anticipated dragons of the evening is the handiwork of Mills High School students. The school and the Dragon's Den are located in Millbrae.
Well, believe it or not, this dragon measures 111 feet long. Wow, here it comes. The length always amazes people because you rarely see it stretched out end to end. It's usually coiling up like it's doing right now, circling and moving in figure-8 forms.
And I like the details on the head of the dragon. Look at that. That's itself is a work of art. And they make the dancing look so easy, but this takes real athletic skill. The weaving in and out, staying in rhythm, and of course, chasing the pearl of wisdom.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that tonight. If you watch this dragon throughout the parade, you may notice that the teams are switching roles, especially in that head position, because that head of that dragon weighs almost 23 pounds. That's a lot to carry on this mile-and-a-half parade route.
By the way, the dragon is one of 4 creatures that symbolize good fortune. The others are the phoenix, the unicorn, and the tortoise.
Well, I think everyone knows what this next company does. Amazon needs no introduction.
And you can order just about anything from them, except maybe this float.
Yeah, if we ordered it online, we could say Amazon's Prime delivery is right on time. And since it was made to order, it definitely wouldn't beat its fastest delivery time, which is said to have been just 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Okay, now that's quick.
Wow, that's super quick. This is the creation of the affinity group known as Asians at Amazon. They promote Asian heritage within the company.
And then you see there, if you look at the float, the honored animal this year, he's sitting on a bundle of coins. The coins represent wealth and prosperity in the coming year, and everybody's smiling and waving. Two of the little friends of the rat are holding ingots. Those are the expensive boat-shaped symbols.
The lanterns and flowers are symbolic too. The peony is China's national flower.
Happy New Year now from the U.S. Chinese Dance Association. This group is also known as the Washing Arts Group San Francisco. We saw some of this group earlier in our beautiful opening act.
From opening act to a float, we can say the dancers are taking their show on the road.
The float's theme, We Shine Through Dance, was named after the We Shine Dance competition, a premier competition among Asian Americans.
Well, dancers need a stage, and this one comes with a big, sparkling one.
Another Lunar New Year fun fact brought to you by T-Mobile. It's suggested that you do any cleaning before or after the Lunar New Year celebrations, as it's believed that cleaning up or sweeping on or during the celebrations could sweep away your good luck.
And there's another group to make it into this Ford picture-perfect moment. A thing of beauty.
We're getting closer to meeting the picture-perfect new Miss Chinatown USA. Still more to come, including our grand finale. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
This Monday, see why over 28 million viewers agree 911 Lone Star is a wild time in Texas.
What exactly is stored in this facility?
Ranchers take their cows there to be artificially inseminated, so bull stuff.
911 Lone Star, Monday at 8 on KTVU Fox 2.
This is how you broke from tradition to create new paths to success. As you continue to work hard to secure your future, Wells Fargo will be by your side, helping you make it happen. This is your moment. This is how empowered becomes empowerable.
This Chinese celebration is brought to you by T-Mobile. Happy New Year, Bay Area. The Lunar New Year is a time for new opportunities for prosperity, new chances to connect with the people you love, and to make new memories that last. That's why T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities. Happy New Year and Gung Hei Fat Choi to everyone from T-Mobile.
To be a great explorer, you need intelligent four-wheel drive, an active terrain management system, the most available driver assist technology of any vehicle in its class, and enough cargo space for any adventure. The all-new 2020 Ford Explorer. It's the greatest exploration vehicle of all time.
Now lease an Explorer for $279 per month, or get 0% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 bonus cash. Only at your California Ford dealers.
See how Mornings on 2 celebrates National Pizza Day, plus expert analysis and a preview of the New Hampshire primary. Watch from 7 to 9 on KTVU, then switch to KTVU Plus.
Beautiful scene there from Chinatown. Welcome back, everyone, to the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade. We're celebrating the Year of Rat here in San Francisco. Just a gorgeous night to be out. You know, Ben, I've covered 20 of these parades. I think you 22 and
24 now.
24, and I don't remember a night quite like this. The sky was so blue today when I woke up, going, this is a magnificent type of weather for this parade. A lot of people are out here. They've lined the streets. There's so much energy. It's such a proud moment for San Francisco as you look at the people high up in the windows there at Macy's overlooking Geary Street. And this is where we are. We're on Geary, right in the heart of Union Square in San Francisco. Such a beloved tradition for this city.
A couple of hours ago, it got a little chilly and windy, but it's settled down quite a bit. It's just perfect weather. The only thing I'm complaining about now is I've lost my hearing again. Second time in my life.
Well, because there's so many darn firecrackers. That's the part of it. That's what makes it so much fun. And we have so many more firecrackers yet to come. But we want to get back down to the action on the street. So let's go back now to the scene behind us. Tradition, as I've been mentioning, is a big part of the Lunar New Year, and that could apply to Ta Wong Kung Fu Academy and this parade. They have had a key role here for nearly 40 years.
That's right, Julie. At least 2 of those years, they were the opening act. The academy was founded by Grandmaster Tat Mao Wong, named one of the most influential martial artists of the century by Inside Kung Fu magazine. They're in a fighting mood.
And let's watch. Okay, so check out the smallest rat warriors. They're showing off their nunchucks, and they're pretty good. The pint-sized warriors are protecting the front and the back of the contingent, and they've got their cute little mouse ears on tonight, too.
Now they're demonstrating the mighty sword.
I see him coming right there behind the nunchucks.
Both are lethal.
The pairs are fighting using different types of weapons.
Tat Wong focuses on integrity, kindness, wisdom, and bravery.
And we see more lions coming up there, and there are these swords. Are there swords, or are they actually like they're twirling something? Long sticks. Now we see the swords right behind them, yes.
There they are.
AARP celebrates the new year with two of the most important elements, family and food.
That's right. There's almost no escaping the big meals and big family gatherings this time of year.
These rats are enjoying noodles, which symbolize long life. The longer the noodle, the longer you'll be a member of the AARP. For more than 60 years now, AARP has been America's largest membership organization. It's dedicated to serving the 50 and over crowd.
You need a special card for all the years we've spent doing this parade. I'm at 24 years, as I said. And Julie, this is your 20th year. Add them up. We're almost old enough for AARP. Cornerstone Academy is back for its 4th straight year. This group says they love smiling and waving at the crowd. They're highlighting 2 Chinese art forms, dancing and diabolos.
Not everyone has free hands, though, to wave. Some are busy with their fans and diabolos. Those are Chinese yo-yos. These elementary and middle school students have been busy practicing since October.
Quick and graceful movements characterize Chinese folk dance. They're incorporating ribbons and fans, spreading good wishes for a prosperous new year.
Their costumes and those fans and ribbons are so colorful, so beautiful to watch.
And once the kids reach 6th grade, they learn how to toss and pass the diabolo. The Chinese yo-yo is called.
Oops. He got it.
They learn how to pick it up.
Just like the rat, these young performers from Cornerstone Academy are hardworking and kind-hearted, and they're doing a great job out here tonight. All right, take a look at this next group. It's referred to as the Row, a trio of casinos located in the heart of Reno, the El Dorado, the Circus, and Silver Legacy Resort.
They will be along anytime now. Here they are. This float comes with a coxswain, or maybe he's the blackjack dealer. That's Sai Shen, the god of wealth.
He's definitely the god of good fortune with the company he keeps. Last year's Miss Chinatown USA, Catherine Wu, and Miss San Francisco, Jessica Yen, are on the float tonight along with this year's pageant contestants. Beautiful ladies. There they are. Happy New Year.
Oh, lovely group. They've got the wave thing down.
They sure do, and they're looking great on the Row. They're the trio of casinos.
The Chungnai dance troupe has spring fever. They're waving ribbons and carrying Chinese lanterns, similar to what you see all over China and Chinatown during the Spring Festival.
Both the ribbons and lanterns originated during the Han Dynasty. They're used to spark joy and bring good fortune.
Chungnai has been promoting Chinese performing arts for more than 40 years. The younger girls are in the red lantern costumes.
The older girls in pink and yellow represent parts of southern China and northern Vietnam.
Ah, yes, here are the diabolos again. They're also called Chei Ling, a traditional Chinese yo-yo. They're made from bamboo with slits on the side that make a whistling or a humming sound when spinning. Yeah, let's try and listen.
The most skilled performers can make the Diavolo whirl about 2,000 revolutions a minute. Archaeologists believe they may have originated from the Chinese spinning tops. Up next tonight, here comes the Tsingtao float. More than half of the Chinese-speaking community in the Bay Area receives Tsingtao in one form or another. It's the leader in Chinese media with its radio stations and newspapers.
There's another leader on the float, the big cheese in prosperity and cheese activity, the money god. He is perched under the lucky cherry blossoms.
This year marks the Western Edition's 45th anniversary. Joseph Lewin, the publisher, is also here. He's joined by San Mateo County Supervisor David Canaba and the 2019 Miss Tsingtao.
Here in Northern California, you can find Tsingtao daily, U.S. City Post, Tsingtao Chinese radio, and Tsingtao television. Here now, the Philip Burton High School Marching Band. This San Francisco school provides students with a rigorous, comprehensive instrumental music program.
The school is named after Assemblyman Philip Burton, who served California for almost 20 years. This is the band's first appearance in this parade, so let's give them a listen.
Hey, welcome. What?
They're playing Ghost Rider in the Sky tonight for us, along with probably some other tunes.
I didn't recognize that, but this band doesn't stick to one genre. You'll also hear them belting out Lionel Richie's all night long during the parade.
Again, welcome their first appearance in this parade, the Philip Burton High School Marching Band. All right, want to give you a little encore now. Here is another instant replay in our Ford Picture Perfect moment. Always worth taking a second look.
And where would you go to capture that picture perfect moment for yourselves? Coming up a bit later, your chance to win 4 round-trip tickets to anywhere Southwest flies in the U.S., including Puerto Rico and new Hawaiian destinations.
So just hang on and watch for that secret word. Then go to ktvU.com/contests for official rules and your chance to win. We'll be back.
This Chinese celebration is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. It's festive. It's spectacular. For nearly 30 years, Southwest has been a proud sponsor of the San Francisco Lunar New Year celebration. Join us as we bring in the New Year of the Rat. Southwest and the Chinese New Year parade go together like Southwest and low fares. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. See you at the parade and Gung Hei Fa Choi.
I don't really know where I'll be going next, but I know all the best parts haven't happened yet. So I'll be looking forward instead of looking back. I want to live a life like that.
This Chinese celebration is brought to you by AARP.
In this Year of the Rat, AARP Lilinghui will continue to serve the needs of people 50+ and their families, especially the Chinese American community. AARP Lilinghui wants to share a wealth of resources to help you and your family live life to the fullest. From all of us at AARP Lilinghui, may the new year bring you and your loved ones an abundance of joy, peace of mind, and happiness together.
Another look at Chinatown, a place bustling all times of the year, but especially during the Lunar New Year. We're nearing the end of the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade.
That's right, Ben. Still ahead, though, the new Miss Chinatown USA and our golden showstopper. But first, let's go back to Geary Street for a look at more action.
Well, let's welcome the students from Yuming. They're from California's first Mandarin immersion public charter. It's a K-8 school located in Oakland. They're celebrating the Lunar New Year by showcasing some traditional Chinese art forms, diabolos, ribbon dancing, and a dragon.
The school's proud of its newly minted blue ribbon school status, an honor bestowed on 30 California schools in 2019. The school considered making the ribbons for their dance blue, but ultimately decided it wasn't an appropriate color to ring in the new year.
They found some good colors, and we will be soon seeing diabolos. Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf was proud of the school's Blue Ribbon Award, and she declared November 18th as Yuming Day. In Mandarin, Yuming means education for a bright future.
And there are those diabolos. And Yuming's mascot is the dragon you see there, a fitting end to their performance.
We've been seeing a lot of dragons tonight.
We never can see enough dragons. And Yuming's, what a great little performance they did tonight as they make their way down the street now, carrying the little ones on the right with all the pretty ribbons, and their pink and their white, and then the other ones on the left with their diabolos. And there's a good look at the head of the dragon.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of dragons, but in Chinese folklore, a dragon represents the best parts of different animals. The eyes of a rabbit, ears of a cow, antlers of a deer, mouth of a camel, the body of a serpent.
Also, the whiskers of a catfish, belly of a frog, scales of a carp, and talons of an eagle.
Wow. And Happy New Year Sunday Filock to Chris Xu, a business designer at Ford Greenfield Labs in Palo Alto. Her research approach is known as design thinking, which is another way of saying she studies customer behavior so Ford can design its next cars with you in mind.
A lot of people are already loving the Ford Mustang, perhaps riding in one, and the Chinese New Year parade is the benefit of a job well done.
Well done. So many people here at the parade have this next group to thank. Without Muni, they might be home instead, like my wife Diane, watching on television. It is the SFMTA, the San Francisco Municipal Transportation Agency.
They're providing the transportation for many of those enjoying the parade, and also for a lot of people who are working on the parade, and that includes some of us who are broadcasting this event. And for that, we say thank you. SFMTA provides more than 700,000 trips every workday. Okay, here's a group that went for authenticity. Many of these students representing Aptos Middle School were born under this year's zodiac sign.
That wasn't a requirement to participate, but rat or not, they all worked together and planned tonight's performance on their own. Let's take a look.
The dragon represents wisdom, power, and wealth. But right now we're looking at the ribbon dancers. There comes the dragon, and in keeping with tradition, it's chasing the pearl of wisdom that represents the search for knowledge and insight.
And here comes some fans, or at least fan dancers, carrying on a tradition rooted in the Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty was the first to value and preserve the arts, which explains why this art form has endured for so long. This next float comes to us from the always creative students at Academy of Art University. The students from all different departments, including sculpture, fine art, acting, and illustration, all pooled their talents for this year's Circus of Rats. Looking at some artwork here.
And this is all set to student-composed music. It's like the deluxe model float that comes with all the bells and whistles.
Oh, they did a great job capturing the rats' witty and outgoing nature. Let's take a look at the float.
I want to give a shout out. There are 19 floats in this parade. The Academy of Arts building their own, but almost all of the others were created by the parade guys led by Stephanie Muffson. They did such a great job. The most challenging floats were the Southwest Airlines and Bank of America floats. Beautiful job by everyone out there tonight. And look at that great shot there. You can see everyone up in Macy's right on Geary Street standing up where it's a little bit warmer from the windows looking down over Union Square. So what a beautiful sight they're seeing. This nighttime illuminated parade, one of the largest of its kind outside of Asia. Such a special tradition.
Macy's has become a favorite vantage point from which to see the parade.
It really has. Really
look
has.
down on these lovely floats.
And we are here. We're going to go back to Claudine Wong. She's along the parade route for us tonight. Claudine, how's it going from your vantage point?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, we talk about having great weather. We talk about having great crowds. We have both tonight. The crowd has been amazing, and really the energy level out here has been fantastic. We couldn't have asked for a better night.
All right, Claudine, thank you.
The Blue Thunder Marching Band is one of two groups from out of state. These Carson High students are from Nevada's capital city, Carson City.
In the past 6 years, the band has nearly doubled in size. So let's listen in now to see if they've doubled in volume.
No doubt.
By Ford. Looking at that dragon, one of many in tonight's parade, and some more ribbons.
It won't be long now when we reveal the secret word to our Southwest Watch, Win, and Fly contest. To enter or for official rules, dash over to ktvu.com/contests.
And you must enter the correct secret word in order to win. So don't go away. The grand finale is coming up.
Huge tax breaks for the rich while the middle class continues to struggle. That's what happens when billionaires are able to control the political system. Our campaign is funded by the working people of this country. Those are the people that I will represent. No more tax breaks for billionaires. We are going to guarantee health care to all people and create up to 20 million good-paying jobs to save this planet. I'm Bernie Sanders, and I approve this message because we need an economy that works for all of us, not just wealthy campaign contributors.
This Chinese celebration is brought to you by T-Mobile. Happy New Year, Bay Area. The Lunar New Year is a time for new opportunities for prosperity, new chances to connect with the people you love, and to make new memories that last. That's why T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities. Happy New Year and Gung Hei Fat Choi to everyone from T-Mobile.
My favorite time of the year is Chinese New Year, and not just because of the red envelopes with money in them. I love the parades and lanterns and seeing everyone have fun. I love how my community comes together to make dragons and practice drumming. It makes me feel proud to see so many other people celebrating my culture, because my culture has helped make America what it is today. Gong Hei Fat Choi.
NorCal Honda dealers' countdown to President's Day is on. You have 2 weeks to get the best deal of the year on a new Honda. 360 hours, 10,000 new Hondas, thousands in savings. Civics for just $199. Accords for just $249. CRVs for just $249. Visit your NorCal Honda dealer's President's Day event and get the best deal of the year before it's too late.
I'm Lauren Yang, and I'm Miss Chinatown USA 2020. I'm from Sugar Land, Texas, and currently attend Harvard University. Lunar New Year is a special time of the year, a time for family, a time for renewal, and a time to celebrate all of the smiling faces at the Chinese New Year parade. What an honor it is to be a part of this event. 新年快乐!
Oh, what a beautiful young lady, and what a beautiful moon. Look at that moon out here gracing us down here in Union Square. A gorgeous night.
It's a young cow full moon.
It certainly is. Look at that. I think reaches its full tomorrow night. And right there, take a look if you're at home. There's our secret word for our Watch, Win, and Fly contest. It's on your screen right now. Jot it down, and then right after the parade, go to ktvu.com/contest for your chance to win. All right, going to go back down to the action now on Geary Street.
We just saw the new Miss Chinatown USA. Now we get to meet her. Lauren Yang comes courtesy of the Thunder Valley Casino Resort located in Lincoln, just outside Sacramento.
Congratulations. What a beautiful young lady. She is joined by her court. Claudine Wong is headed over to talk with the new queen, who is sitting above a giant replica of her sparkling crown. Just gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. Here she comes, Miss Chinatown USA, and certainly a very exciting night as she rolls in, and this has been a long night of going down the streets of San Francisco. We're going to walk over here to see if we can take a few moments to talk with Lauren. Hi, how is it going?
Hi.
What an amazing night for you. Congratulations. And really, what's it been like making your way through the streets of San Francisco?
Thank you so much. This is my first time, and I'm so excited to be here.
You are an amazingly accomplished young woman, 18 years old, and in college at Harvard, and doing so much work with Girls Up, with Alzheimer's, with the homeless. Tell me what you want young girls to think when they see you up there about everything they accomplished and using their voice.
Thank you so much. It's honestly such an honor to be with Chinatown USA, and I'm so excited to see what this year holds.
Yes, your goals for the year in terms of what it means to be Miss Chinatown. What you have planned for the year?
After I go back, I'm planning to go back to Boston and volunteer for the Chinatown community there. We have a program there that helps teach American history and government to new Chinese immigrants, and so I'm so excited to help out in the Chinatown community.
Fantastic, great job, and really the work that she's done so amazing with the homeless, with giving girls a voice, working with the United Nations group, Girls Up, so really remarkable night for her. Congratulations to her. Let's send it back to you guys.
All right, to Lauren Yang, congratulations, and going to Harvard. What a great thing. So many things she's doing tonight, and a fun year ahead. Well, it's not easy following Miss Chinatown USA, but I think Irvine High School, it might be up for the task. They've achieved their own kind of celebrity status with their music department that's been recognized by the Grammys.
All right, that's been impressive. The mighty marching vaqueros are playing Attitude Dance from the Bay Area's legendary Tower of Power. Let's check them out.
Live, and they couldn't stop talking about them for weeks. They designed an entire field show around their music.
Well, they just sound so powerful and great. I bet their field show is fantastic too.
Here now, another picture-perfect moment courtesy of Ford and Miss Chinatown USA.
That's her. And if you want to scare your neighbors, turn up the volume. Tens of thousands of firecrackers are about to go off. The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade grand finale when we return.
Ring in the Year of the Rat with the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade on KTVU Fox 2. Watch the parade any of the 3 times it airs. Look for the secret word in the second hour of the broadcast and enter it online at ktvu.com for your chance to win round-trip air travel for 4 anywhere Southwest Airlines flies in the U.S. and Puerto Rico, including new Hawaii destinations. The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, tonight at 6 on KTVU Fox 2. Book your low fare now online only at southwest.com.
This is how you broke from tradition to create new paths to success. As you continue to work hard to secure your future, Wells Fargo will be by your side, helping you make it happen. This is your moment. This is how empowered becomes empowerable.
This Chinese celebration is brought to you by T-Mobile. Happy New Year, Bay Area. The Lunar New Year is a time for new opportunities for prosperity, new chances to connect with the people you love, and to make new memories that last. That's why T-Mobile is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Lunar New Year festivities. Happy New Year and Gung Hei Fat Choi to everyone from T-Mobile. The Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade, the Year of the Rat, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fares online only at southwest.com. T-Mobile, connecting you with the first and only nationwide 5G network. Wells Fargo, Happy Lunar New Year from Wells Fargo, wishing you an abundance of joy and prosperity. And by your Northern California Ford dealers, wishing you a happy and prosperous new year. Visit buyfordnow.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We are winding down the Chinese New Year parade here in San Francisco, and this year we're celebrating the Year of the Metal Rat. The metal element is said to help us be more discerning among the frenzy of possibilities this year.
Yeah, because it's the first year of a new zodiac cycle. What we do this year could affect our next 11 years, and that applies to our grand finale. We had to set the bar high.
That's right, and high we go with the Lions from Leung's White Crane. It's grand finale time. Are you ready, Ben?
Almost. I need more noise.
Oh, we're going to get it. There's the firecrackers extravaganza is just moments away.
A towel, a bamboo basket, and a kerosene can. The three items that started what you're seeing here. The Leung brothers made their first costume out of a bamboo basket with a towel tied to it.
That's right. They didn't even have drums. They danced to the sound of beaten kerosene cans. They're getting into place now. You can see the Lions high up on those poles, getting ready to unfurl their banners.
These are probably the kids climbing on their parents' roof, too. Kids, don't try this at home.
And when they unfurl those banners, they're sending everyone happy and prosperous wishes for the new year. There they are. Leung's White Crane is part of our grand finale. Look at the middle one. He's getting a little waiting, building the anticipation, trying to get his scroll to unfurl. He's having a little bit of trouble because they're actually tied with Velcro. And so can you imagine standing up there and trying to unfurl? All right, let's get ready now to drop the lights, bring the lights down. This is the best part. The Golden Dragon is making its entrance here in grand style, grand fashion. Take a look at that. Lights are down, and this thing is illuminating. Just a beautiful scene here on Geary Street in San Francisco.
This is the magic of an evening parade. It's just gorgeous, magical, and mythical. There's no creature more a source of pride than the dragon. Many Chinese consider themselves descendants of the dragon.
The Golden Dragon measures almost 300 feet, 288 feet to be exact. Double lucky to have an 8'8" in its measurements. They say the longer the dragon, the more luck it brings.
It coils and chases the pearl of wisdom, sending best wishes for more luck and wisdom for all in this year of the rat.
All right, let's
go down
to
the street.
Claudine standing by with more from the firecracker guys.
Yes, okay, it's time. This is always a nice fun part where I get to do this with really such a gift. We go ahead and we light that, and then we get out of the way. And there it goes. Down here, and it never, ever disappoints. There we go. This is really the beauty.
Such a great job. It's so much fun to be right down there. So loud, of course. We want to thank you. We ushered in the Year of the Metal Rat in spectacular fashion. Bits of red paper and smoke from all of those firecrackers are still floating down onto Geary Street.
Another legendary parade for the history books. Since we want the next 12 years to be ones of gratitude, we'd like to take a quick moment to thank everyone involved with tonight's broadcast.
And thank you at home for joining us here in San Francisco for the Southwest Airlines Chinese New Year Parade. We hope to see you next year in the Year of the Ox. Happy New Year, everyone.
Gong hei fa choi, sun in fai lok, and good night.
Accommodations provided by the iconic Westin St. Francis on San Francisco's famous Union Square. Just steps from world-class shopping, dining, theater, and art galleries. Cable cars stop at the front door. For reservations and more information, call toll-free 888-627-8546 or visit westinstfrancis.com. Hornblower Classic Cable Cars, San Francisco's premier transportation experience. For information and reservations, find them online at classiccablecar.com.